Kalidasa's Kumarasambhavam is a unique work of literature. The more often we go through it, the greater the number of gems we gather. For sheer emotional content, Rati's Vilap, her wail, her mourning in Canto 4 is unsurpassed as a composition in Viraha Rasa. Looking at the pile of the ashes of her dead husband, Rati loses her equilibrium, dishevels her hair, and rolls on the ground. Never for a moment are her wails devoid of poetic content. Such is the excellence of Kalidasa, the poet. Rati's Vilap follows gradual dramatic changes. Writes Kalidasa, Rati lost her equilibrium. She dishevelled her hair. She rolled on the ground. Her breasts were smeared with dust. Hearing her loud wails, the entire forest joined in her mourning. Kamadeva had been destroyed by Shiva because he disturbed his samadhi, trying to make him feel attracted to Parvati. Rati accompanied him, but she could do nothing. She became unconscious. Says Rati, my love, how is it that looking at the condition of your lustrous body, which amorous women ever held as a model to their lovers, I am still alive? You never acted against my wishes, my lord, nor did I ever disobey you. Why don't you now appear in person to assuage your mourning wife? All your sweet talk that forever I lived in your heart was lies. She taunts the dead Kamadeva. Had these utterances not been just a formality, how could Rati survive when you have been reduced to ashes? Tell me, my God, who will now guide to their lovers' abodes the delicate, amorous women during the rainy season, who are frightened by thundering clouds at night on roads enveloped in darkness? How touching! Of what use is another sip of wine to the slurring, stumbling, lusty women whose red, intoxicated eyes roll amorously? It is just a mockery, says Rati, because my husband, you are no more. Even the moon, she says, will not grow, even in Shukla Paksha, learning of your demise. The drone of the flights of the black bees that were often by you to tie as a string to your bow sounds mournful, as if they wail in sympathy with me, in immense grief. Alone I am torn asunder to think of how when I was angry, you bowed and cringed at my feet. Typical for men. Trembling, you used to embrace me with passion and later make love to me in ways so diverse. O dear, dexterous in the games of love, adorned in the loads of flowers, I still look the way you made me up in spring. Alas, your charming person is to be seen no more, nowhere. How touching! A little while ago, while doing my shringar, you had hardly completed painting my left foot when the heartless devatas sent for you. Why don't you return and complete the job? I grieve because you have gone to heaven with your body as well as soul. I am at a loss to know how to perform the last rites of Sringar on your body, now that you have departed this world for the other. And the body had been reduced to ashes. So how do you apply anything to that body which is not there? Where do I find Vasant, your intimate friend, who used to make a bow of flowers for you? Has he too, along with his friend, been destroyed in fire by the angry Pinakina? At this moment, Vasant presents himself. He wants to soothe the anguish of the wailing Rati. Seeing him by her side, writes Kalidasa, Rati burst into a bout of terrible weeping and mourning. Violently she beat her breasts. The floodgates of sorrow burst open when the near and dear ones come close. She addressed him, Look, Vasant, why did your friend have to meet this fate? He is lying in a heap of ashes, which, being light as a pigeon's feathers, are being scattered by the winds. O Smara, your friend Madhava is keen to see you. Reveal yourself to us. However fickle a man may be in affection to his woman, unshakable in his affection for his friends. With Vasant by your side, the Devatas and the Rakshasas and nay, the entire world, Rati says, yield to the power of your bow with a string made of the lotus stem and arrows made of delicate flowers. Look, Vasant, sorrowful, here I stand, like the smoking wick of a lamp extinguished. Do you believe that Brahma, letting me live while putting to death Kama, my other half, has left the job incomplete? No, he has finished me as well. When a tree is uprooted by an elephant, a creeper climbing for support can hardly survive. As a close friend, Vasant, help me a little. Cremate this hapless one so that I join my husband. The moonlight vanishes with the moon. No longer seen is lightning when the clouds disappear. Writes the poet, thus, even in the world inanimate, the female follows her mate. How do I, as an animate person, not act likewise? Anointing my breasts with the sacred ashes of my beloved's body, I'll climb into the flaming pyre and lie on it as on a couch lined with nascent leaves. O gentle Vasant, you helped me, you helped us many a time to make a couch of flowers. Now make a pyre for me. Soon thereafter, fanning with the southern winds, raise such high and mighty flames that I am reduced to ashes in no time. You are well aware that my beloved Kamadeva cannot bear to be even a moment without me. Thereafter, offer sacred water in a scoop of your hands for both of us, so that your friend and I in the other world drink together. Dear Madhav, when you perform Shraddha for Kamadeva, you must offer clusters of tremulous mango blossoms for the Brahmins, because your friend loved them so. As the first showers of a sudden rain bestow life on the fish in a dying pond, a sudden message from the heavens brought good tidings for Rati, who was determined to cremate herself. She was assured that Kamadeva would soon be revived, because this world could not last without sex, without Kama, without lust, without desire. Thank you very much.